Hello, welcome everybody. I traveled in December of 2018 to Vietnam and I made a travel vlog there. So you can watch this video with English subtitle. But this time in this video I want to tell you an interesting story about the hospitability of local Vietnamese people and about the love which they show to the football and their national football team. So I arrived to Hanoi, the capital city of Vietnam, from a trip from Halong Bay after very heavy rain with wet clothes on me. But I thought if I will not take a dinner before I go back to my hotel, then I will just stay in my room, very lazy because I will not want to go outside anymore. So I thought, okay, let's go first to eat something and then I go to my hotel room to sleep. So I found a family restaurant next to my hotel, and all tables were already taken except one. So I sat down there, and only after some time I realized that I sit with my back to the TV. So TV was behind me, and I cover a little bit from the TV. And everybody wants to watch a football game. So it was the first leg of the final of the Southeast Asia Cup. I never heard about it before. So Vietnam played the final game against Malaysia. Well, I do like both countries, but I chose Vietnam this time because I was there. So I asked for a place at another table and I moved there. After that, the match began and the locals went really crazy. They were yelling, cheering, chanting for every attack of their team. So in the meanwhile, I got my hot soup and my tea. So but I saw the others in the restaurant are drinking something else. I will tell you about it soon. So the table in front of me was the table of the owner of the restaurant, and he was sitting there with some friends, and he had a very big bottle of alcohol. And I didn't know what's that. It could be some Vietnamese drink. And every time when Vietnam had a shoot on the goal, they drank one round of shots from that stuff. So they went very, very drunk very quickly, and they became louder. And suddenly Vietnam scored their first goal. So it was really ecstatic. Like everybody was screaming loud, making noises. I was laughing, but then I started to clap too. So the owner saw me, so he ran to me to give me a shot too. So it wouldn't be polite to refuse him. So I drank a shot with him, and I realized it's some kind of brandy, but the taste was really horrible. So yeah, it was hard to drink it, and it was very strong too. So. My kind host came to my table 5 times, even if Vietnam didn't score 5 goals. It was actually 1-0 to Vietnam against Malaysia, the final score. So you can guess I wasn't afraid of getting cold anymore because drinking this stuff. So the bottle was already empty, so the owner went to do a refill. So in this moment, I saw that this drink costs 5,000 Vietnamese dong per shot. Okay, I'm just kidding with you. How could I afford that? That's, 19 euro cents. So it was that cheap to drink one shot of that. So I drank 5 shots, so it was barely €1 for those 5 shots. So actually it was 6 totally, but anyway, it was very cheap. So when the match was over, I tried to pay my bill, and the owner didn't let me to pay for the drinks, not even for my tea. So I paid only for my food, and that was like €1. So yeah, Vietnam is very cheap. So if you manage to get there, you can stay long for a little amount of money because cost of living is very cheap. So it was very nice meeting with the local people in that tiny restaurant. I always go to these family restaurants. So yeah, They were smiling on me when we said goodbye. Vietnamese people are really crazy for football, especially when their national team plays. So they really love football. When I went from Hanoi, my next destination was Phu Quoc, which is a tropical island. And after 2 days, it was the rematch between the two nations, and this time in Malaysia. So the aggregate score decides who is the champion of Southeast Asia. So I was walking on the streets when I realized, it's the second leg of the game, because everybody was wearing Vietnamese colors and everybody was singing, clapping, chanting, yelling, making some kind of noise. So everybody was wearing Vietnamese t-shirts, so I bought one too. Then I went to a local restaurant. I was the only tourist, so a lot of people came to take a photo with me. It was very strange for me that it never happens to me in Europe, of course. So we took some selfies with my phone too for some memories. It was really nice to meet these local people. And the vibe in the restaurant was more like noisy rather than a football atmosphere. So for me, it was very funny and impressing, really impressing how much love they show for their country. So in the end, Vietnam won the trophy. So let's see some recordings from the restaurant about the celebration and about the football vibe of this place. I hope you enjoyed this story, and if you didn't subscribe yet to my channel, you can do it now. So have a nice day, goodbye.